Yeah, Gormer opens the door in his head, reaches his hand through, rummages around for a minute while coughing, and then pulls a gas mask out and puts it on.
Thank you, motherfucker.
Slowly enters and fills the elevator shaft. The mandrill elevator attendant reaches below his bank of controls and pulls out a little gas mask and puts it on.
Yeah, I'm putting the robe back over my face while saying, "Good evening, sir or madame."
You do find yourself struggling to breathe effectively in this gas, not unlike drowning, which has cool rules that I'm skimming right now to remind myself.
Anyone have another mask? Damn it.
Chris, could I use... Do you think my item, the Ever Fashion, would provide me with some sort of gas mask?
Tell us about the Ever Fashion. The other two of you will need to roll stamina, at the very least.
So the Ever Fashion is an impossibly clever fabric that can shift into the most current, impressive couture of whatever time, space, or sphere you find yourself in. It remembers every form it ever took. The wearer can select whichever look they desire.
That is super cool. So you wish to select the look of a functional gas mask. Or filter at the very least.
That is a 3. So that was lower than the base skill I have of the 5.
What does your Ever Fashion gas mask look like?
It's very Art Nouveau kind of style filigree. It looks really surprising that it would actually be functional.
I like that a lot. Okay. How did the stamina rolls go for Gormer and Darlo?
Well, I got a thing to do. Do you want me to roll stamina before I do it, or
tell me what you're trying to do.
I'm going to cast the spell Astral Reach, which allows me to reach through one portal into kind of any other portal in existence. And so the plan is to reach through the door in my head and then have my hand come out in the Applied Thaumaturgy and Potionanicals storage closet back at the academy and grab a gas mask from the hook and pull it through.
That is a great trick if you can pull it off.
Well, I'm very bad at magic. So a 5. I did it.
So you pluck a gas mask.
Yeah, Gormer opens the door in his head, reaches his hand through, rummages around for a minute while coughing, and then pulls a gas mask out and puts it on.
I got a 10. Ha ha!
That is a success. You manage to essentially hold your breath. The mandrill does not seem to be making any effort to speed up an elevator. You don't even know if that's possible. But if anything, it seems like it's going slower, but that might just be the company.
Concerned about Darlo, I'm going to go back for another one.
You will have to cast the spell again.
I did, and I succeeded on my roll again.
Ooh.
Luckily, this one is only 1 stamina per cast, so. And I pull out another gas mask and say, "Here you are, son. Have a gas mask."
Thank you, motherfucker. Puts the mask on.
Excellent. All right. Well, you have solved my gas person puzzle. And as the doors open on the 3rd floor, the creature begins to emanate out. Not as quick as one would like, of course. But at least it doesn't smell too bad.
Pushing my way out.
The wall of the elevator shaft opens just on the other side of the iron cage you're in, and there is a small shop in the wall with a small shopkeeper. He's egg-shaped with tiny arms. Looks like he can barely reach his top shelves. You can't see his legs behind the window into his shop, but you have to assume that they're also small. However, his mouth is alarmingly big. And he says, welcome, welcome. What can I get for you? Welcome to my shop. What do you need? Toiletries, drinks, snacks? Perhaps a pair of ruby lorgnettes? I have a selection of stuffed owls, tray of pocket gods. I've got a tin of jellied prunes, only one left. A pail of goose grease, smelling salts. Anything else you might need? What would you like? What can I get for you, sir or madams? With his giant mouth.
I would love to purchase your goose grease.
Oh, a very good selection for greasing or eating or whatever it is you do with this stuff. 15 silver pieces, very slippery.
It's too rich for my blood.
Oh, my. That's a shame.
What does one do with goose grease?
What
Moth?
doesn't they do with it? I'd be doing something with it right now if I had my way. But I must serve my clientele.
Just always find it's a good idea to keep something like that on your person.
Yes, you've got to keep that thing on you, as they say.
Alas, my good shopkeeper, I'm very sorry, but I don't seem to have any coin, having spent it in a rather desperate impatience to make friends with these fine fellows.
I'm sorry, how many stuffed owls did you want? And he pulls down a blue one and an orange one.
Alas, my good shopkeeper, I have no coin.
Oh, I heard that. Gross. Terrible. How about you, good sir, madam, or otherwise?
Unfortunately.
I don't need anything particularly.
Surely there must be something you can enjoy here, something you could consume or take with you on your journeys or bring up to the feast to make new friends.
I still have my piece of pickle. He pulls it out from his robe and then turns to Gormer. You didn't swallow it yet, did you?
I found it most difficult to attempt to swallow such a fine vegetable, sir.
Keep chewing. Yeah, I think this will do just fine. He puts it back in his robe.
Yes, a pocket pillow. And Moth, if you wish to attempt to bargain, you can use your advanced bargaining skill, which you surely have.
How much money do you need, Moth?
Well, and very subtly, not wanting the shopkeeper to overhear it, Moth gets it across to Darlo that they only have 9 silver pieces.
Oh, I forgot to curse. Fuck yeah. And he pulls out 3 pieces of silver and tries to subtly pass it over to Moth.
Good. Moth very subtly tries to take it.
I imagine this looks like really obvious. It's just like,
Yeah, the shopkeep's just turning his egg-like body and grinning massively as he watches.
I will say that my 2 companions are known for their subtlety.
As Moth is not a very good liar.
Yes, and Darlo enjoys making other people uncomfortable. Hence the fire, I guess.
And Gormer's just broke.
No, there
If you want to roll to haggle, Moth, feel free.
I rolled a 5.
And your base skill is?
It's a 5.
He says, well, I'm sorry, how many coins was that again?
Very uncomfortably trying to resist, unable to lie. So they said that they have 11.
11 silver pence. Well, I'll make it a deal, but I get to pocket a bit of grease for myself. Just 1 handful. from the pail. A little quid pro grease, if you
I'm
will.
not going to ask what that handful is for.
He's already got his hand in the bucket and just right into his pocket and passes it over and then holds out his hand for your coins.
Yeah. Moth hands him over.
Always a pleasure doing business. And then he opens it back up and he tosses a small fruit to the mandrill attendant who gives him a nod. And then as the door closes once more to his shop window,
Gormer.
the attendant starts doing the series of levers and pushes. Sorry, go ahead, Gormer.
Gormer removes his gas mask and says, the exit's always through the gift shop. I say those two are in collusion.
Yes.
The mandrill throws the pit of the fruit into the little drawer underneath his controls with the gas mask that he's now removed. And there's just a bunch of fruit pits in there. You can see.
And jokes on the Eggman, he didn't even have a goose to grease.